What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Sinister. I'm out here, got to catch up with another great brother of mine that came out here in the truck. I'm gonna let him introduce himself and let you know where he's working at. What's your name?
What's up, y'all? I'm from Georgia. My name Quentin Copeland.
Where you driving?
Western Express.
You see how, here we go, another scenario of me being short. You see this? You see this? Look, I'm only at the shoulders. For real. But that's good. Okay, so how you like it at Western Express?
Oh man, I'm loving it. They keeping me out there, they keeping me running. My miles are good.
Right.
I'm loving it. I'm enjoying the wonderful experience right now.
That's great. That's great. What's the requirements to join and get hired at Western Express? What they ask for? Do they hire people coming out of school?
Yes. We hiring recent grads, people coming straight out of school. You know, you don't have to have that much experience.
Right.
You know, we hiring just make sure when you come, make sure you have all your documents.
Right.
It's very important. Make sure you have all your documents. The
hard copy license, because you know some people go to a company, they don't got the hard copy license, and then you get sent back home. Yeah,
that's what happened to my friend. He from Alabama, and he had his little paper copy. And they sent him back home, and they had it. You know, it took him 2 weeks. So you don't want to go through that.
Right.
So if you got any documents, make sure they are certified, birth certificate, make sure it's original.
Right.
It's not a copy. You know, and you win them. You win the game.
What's orientation like?
Orientation is for 2 days. And to orientation, you filling out paperwork, basically doing the drug screen. If you got experience already, you're basically doing your road test. They want to see if you know, how you doing on your road test. And you're going through all the boring stuff. But you're going through all the company policies, benefits, everything. They're going to say it's for 2 days. By your 3rd day, you can probably pretty much be out. You know, pretty much be done with everything.
And what type of trucks y'all have over there?
We got a couple of 2016 VOLVOs, Freightliners, 10 speeds, you know, and flatbeds. We're doing flatbed hauling also. We got several newer trucks. They're getting rid of all the old trucks. We got a lot of new line trucks coming in.
So it's just dry van and flatbed over there, right? Yeah. No refrigerated?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Dry van and flatbed.
What's the starting pay there?
The starting pay, like you just getting out of school, you may be looking at probably about 36.
Okay.
You got experience, 46.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's good either way.
Right.
Coming out, because I know some companies, you know, they start a little bit low for graduates.
Coming out of school, yeah. Like when they come out of school and they on that 90. They gotta do 30,000 mile probation after they get off the truck with the trainer. It's like 33 cents, because you know we on the sliding scale. So once they get the 30,000 done, it goes up to 38 to like 46 cents a mile. I believe it's the top of the scale. Right. Okay.
So it's pretty cool, man. I want to just let y'all know that this man right here, I've been following him way before I thought about driving the truck. I was actually working at the airport making $7.25.
What was you doing at the airport?
Man, I was just doing baggage and stuff like that. And
look how small the world is. I was at the airport doing fueling in LaGuardia.
Oh really?
Yeah. Making $11.
Man, I couldn't do it. So I've been watching Sinister for a minute.
Right.
Way back. So I told him remind him of some things on YouTube I've seen, you know, reminding him, you know, I read this, I heard this, I'm getting in it, you know, and that's what I did. I had to make up my mind, and I went on ahead and applied everything I'm supposed to do. Right. And look, you know, I'm keeping me running, so I'm, you know.
So I saw his partner in there. I got his partner up in there burning up because I asked him to turn the engine off, and it's hot down here. His partner like, yo, y'all done yet? Yo, give your partner a shout out, man.
Man, shout out to my boy Jacquez, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, Jock, man, I appreciate it. I appreciate you dealing with the hotness.
He gonna kick my ass.
All I saw was nose, eyes, and some of his hair. He's like, yo, y'all done yet?
Yeah, man. So,
but we gotta give the partner a shout out, man, because you know he's showing his support from in the hot sleeper.
Oh, definitely. So we you know, I'm shouting out to You know, everybody in the 8th. You know, I'm from Georgia, so shout out to everybody.
Shout out to everybody in the ATL, for real.
Keep it running, you know. Team RG, keep it running.
I got a question. What advice would you give somebody that's looking to get in the trucking? Because a lot of people was iffy about it. What's your family take on you being away from home? But I like to get everybody different perspective on being on the road. And what made you get in the trucking before you start watching it? I know you said you was working at the airport. Like, what was your check looking like? Because we got people that's, like I said, I was making $329 a week at the airport after taxes.
I was making $330 every 2 weeks. I couldn't even, that's gas money. That's high school money to me. By the time I'm done, one bill took out everything, my whole check.
Wow.
You know, so what you know, with that is, it's really a mind thing of what you want to do. You know,
right.
I have a family at home. I have a wife, a child. You know, it's something I had to sit both of them down and talk to, you know, about it. It's nothing I just couldn't jump into.
Right,
you know,
That's the most important thing.
Yeah, you got to.
The partner got to be on board.
Yeah, you got to communicate. That's one thing. She might be iffy, but don't let her ways of thinking rub off on you. You try to reverse that into a positive manner. Well, baby, you know, I know this is going to help us. I know we're going through a financial struggle right now, but just give it time. We're going to be all right. You know?
Right.
Be positive, man. Don't never think about negative, because I know all these truckers out here, you read their vlog, all you hear is that bad mouth of country. Some of y'all never been in the truck industry. And you going off by what somebody else saying, and it may not happen to you. You know?
Exactly.
So you gotta make a choice for yourself. This is what you want to do. You know, nobody's holding a gun to your head to tell you what they forcing you to do. You got to make that choice for yourself. A wise man thinking.
Hey,
you know?
There's people that said, don't work here, don't work at night, don't work here. Everybody's experience is different. What might happen to somebody else don't mean that's meant for you.
Right.
And if you go off of what happened to somebody else, you'll never go nowhere.
Right.
It's the hardest thing about getting in the trucking is figuring out where you want to go, because you read in the blogs.
Right.
You read in the blogs, but you gotta travel your own journey. You gotta take your own path. You gotta see what happens out here for you.
Right.
So, you gotta put in the work. You gotta study. Hey, every job got its pros and cons. You know, every job. Even being the president of the United States, Obama got the pros and cons. It don't matter what job it is, no matter what money you make, there's pros and cons.
And I'm gonna say this: if you don't
drop that knowledge,
try, and you go off what everybody else saying and all that kind of stuff, you want to limit to yourself.
Exactly.
You'll get another job, but when it all said and done, you're gonna be like, oh man, it's gonna be a remembrance why I just didn't do this.
And then down the line, they be sitting there, what if? What if? Do you really want to live your life? What if? Some people don't even stay out here because they in a relationship. They might not be married, no kids with the girl, but she's just like, oh, you always home. But what is she doing?
Exactly.
Like he said, gotta be a team thing. Even if you're not married, you've been with your shorty or your boo for a certain amount of time, you gotta be on the same page, same game plan. Y'all gotta know what y'all grinding for.
Right.
You gotta have those goals. You gotta be driving with a purpose. Don't just be out here driving.
No. You gotta go, you gotta get what you want. My grandfather always told me, if I could be a flower on the bottom of the mountain,
right,
and if I can't be the flower on top, wherever I stand, become that flower. So you got to go, you got to strive for the best no matter what. People gonna always say what they want to say. Don't let your family number one. Don't let your family go to you about anything. Because they don't live their life. 9 times out of 10, they did what they want to do. Ain't nobody hold them back.
Right.
But you let your family hold you back, that's on you.
Right.
Failure is not an option.
Nope.
That's something you just got to, it's a mind thing. You got to want it. You don't want it, this ain't for you.
It ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. Anybody home you want to give a shout out to everybody back home?
I want to shout out to my brother, Zone 6, Mac. You already know who you is. I want to say shout out my wife, my kids, Zay.
Hey, wife.
My mama.
he probably got to run across me. So, you know, I got to make sure he gives you the shout out, you know? Get the kids a hug and tell them Uncle Sinister say hi.
my dad, you know, everybody in the A, you know, my cousins, everybody in the A. You know, we a family, we family. So, you know, everybody love one another, you know what I'm saying? We all lifting, encouraging each other up.
That's it. That's what we're about. That's what Team RG's about. You know, we celebrating each and every one's success. Definitely proud of you, brother. I'm glad you out here, man, and I'm glad you believed in what I said. And somebody else you heard from, their own mouth. You know, watch the videos. You know, it's about growth. It's about improving your life, being able to retire, getting out of them dead-end jobs. So if you want to continue to stay a stock boy, then you go ahead. But you want grown man money, come get in the game. You can either come to Western Express, you can come tonight, you can go to Prime. Don't matter where you want to go. If you need help with training school and you just got the CDL, holla at me. I got the hook up on some free CDL training and I'll help you out. So we out here in Texas. We out here in Texas. I'm so glad that breeze is blowing because it's hot. And I still got this boy up in there burning up. So
he gonna cuss me out in a minute, y'all.
Hey, for them to when they contact your company, put you down. Hey, make sure y'all show love, man, for him dropping that knowledge about Western Express. What's your truck number when they call a recruiter?
Yeah, man, truck number 4209. Ask for Quentin. You know what I'm saying? My recruiter, you can ask for Scott. Scott gonna take care of you. So y'all call the recruiter line, ask for Scott.
Right.
That's
and again, hit them with the truck number again.
4209.
4209. Western Express. Let me show them on the door so they be like, who?
I got 4209 and we got 4040. Two trucks. But this one right here,
yeah,
Western Express right here.
There you go.
Y'all call them.
There's the number over there.
You already know.
There you go.
It's called Mesa.
Hey, make sure y'all put him down, man. Show love. He took time out this day to do this video for y'all to be able to get the information and get out here and make that money. You already know we ride around, we get it, we hustle hard, we pay bitches. State to state. You already know them haters is gonna hate, but we getting in.
Getting it in.
We out here, peace.
All right.